James Galante, a mob-connected Danbury trash hauler, has pleaded no contest to charges that he illegally contributed to a political action committee to support your campaign. I'm wondering first if you can comment on that, and secondly, can you tell us what your relationship with James Galante is?
Sure. Well, first of all, what's never been printed is, yes, he did raise money for a political action committee of mine, but he also gave directly to Chris Murphy's campaign, but no one's ever printed that. So in 2002 and 2004, he also received monies from Jim Galante. The Danbury News-Times, for a number of years, was giving glowing articles to Jim Galante, giving him thumbs up. He was getting rave reviews. He was a philanthropist in the greater Danbury area, giving over $3 million away to Galante Stadium and New Fairfield High School, a Galante Children's Ward at Danbury Hospital, money, hundreds of thousands of dollars for money for soldiers' families. I thought he was someone who was trying to do good in his community. I was wrong. And it's embarrassing to be that wrong, but I was wrong. But he had also contributed to almost 50 or more legislators in Connecticut and local elected officials. When I found out that there was something wrong, it was years later when I heard the U.S. Attorney speak about it on TV that he may have been doing this. I'm the only one that I know of that contacted the authorities. Then they wanted to meet with me months later. I told them what I knew. Once they told me that those contributions were illegal, they said, please come back, meet with me, meet with us again if you remember anything else. Came back to meet with them and gave all that money to charity. Months later, I know the Speaker of the House, Jim Amon, also said, we're going to give his money to charity. I don't know that Chris Murphy's ever given his money to charity that he received from Jim Galante.
Al is calling from Danbury. Al, go ahead. You're on Where We Live.
Hello, how are you today?
Doing well, thanks. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to make one point. Back to the Galante case, although Senator Cappiello did say that Chris Murphy received money from Galante, it is a fact, though, that the FBI said that bundled donations were given to Mayor Mark Boughton's campaign, Senator Cappiello's campaign, and Senator DeLuca's campaign. It was never a charge made from the FBI that Chris Murphy ever received any bundled campaign contributions from Galante. So I think there is a difference there.
First of all, the issue isn't, just to be clear to everyone, isn't that someone raised money or bundled contributions. The fact is, what Jim Galante was doing was he was giving money to other people to then write checks to my PAC. And by the way, that PAC money never went to my campaign. They went to other people's campaigns, so it never actually personally benefited me. But having said that, it still happened. And if I were to know that he was guilty, he was going to be guilty of a federal crime years earlier, then everyone else, including Chris Murphy and the Speaker of the House, the Democrat State Party, Senator Lieberman, Congressman Maloney before, Congresswoman Johnson, they should have all known. But none of us knew that he was going to become indicted and then convicted of a federal crime and being a mobster.
And I think that this issue of contributions is one that Senator Cappiello has to be careful about. Over the 10, 12 years that Senator Cappiello has been in the state legislature, he's gladly accepted political action committee contributions while he's been an incumbent. He's had over a decade to set an example as an incumbent.
I have made the offer a year and a half ago when I first got involved in the race and said to Congressman Murphy, let's neither one of us accept these PAC contributions. He declined that. But I'm telling you here today that if I am elected as the congressman and the incumbent, I will set the standard and I will simply say no to those contributions. He has yet to say that.
Congressman Murphy, you have 1 minute to ask the next question.
And again, let me just reiterate, I think past performance is the best indication of future performance. And on that case, Senator Cappiello has had 12 years to set the standard that he's suggesting today, and he hasn't done. And I think it's no mystery that we're standing on the precipice of an election, and the tune has changed. Let me try.
Hold on, please.
That wasn't asking me a question.
And I think that this issue of contributions is one that Senator Cappiello has to be careful about.